got
Big Ivy here with Lowe's.
We're doing a demonstration. We're doing a demonstration on floor tile. We got the Mesa Beige here. We got your Hardy back here to simulate being in your bathroom. Pre-mixed grout and your pre-mixed adhesive. We're using this.
Pretty much what he's going to be doing, he's going to be showing the customers on how to lay floor tile. We do this every other Saturday. We'll run a clinic, either how to do backsplash or how to do lay tile floor. We also tell you how to fix drywall or maybe even a faucet. So every other Saturday, come out and see us. We'll be demonstrating from 10 a.m. to 11 o'clock.
All right, so you got your trowel here. You want to take it, dip it in your mastic here, and spread that along your Hardy back here. There wasn't a lot there.
You'll probably want to do it on the trowel end. So there's a couple ways you can actually put the mastic on, depending on if you're doing a backsplash or if you're doing a floor. Usually on the floor you'll use the 1/4-inch trowel, and what that does is keep the tile level as you're going and laying the tile.
With 1/4-inch trowel? Yeah, you do that.
Level.
You're at a 45-degree angle.
Here we go. Sir, have you ever done tile flooring?
It's been a long time.
Been a while, huh?
Got a deed of respect.
Yes.
They're new products.
There's a lot of new products. Yeah.
40 years.
Also helps if you have a leveler, so when you're doing this, you can tell if it's level.
You can use eighth of an inch spacer, 3/16 of an inch, or a 1/4 inch. Most common is 1/4 inch on floor tile. Usually on backsplash they'll use eighth of an inch. But the most common is that plus
Where's
sanded
everybody
grout.
at? I can't find anybody.
Is the preference to have wider grout for bigger tile?
Yes. So if you use a 12 by 12 or larger, you would probably want to use a 1/4 inch line with sanded grout. The sanded grout is harder, so it forms and sticks better, stays a while.
Have you had that previous house?
We do. This is our pre-mixed sanded grout that we're going to use today. You get more use out of mixing it, but when it's pre-mixed like this, they come the same way, either sanded or unsanded. And what type of mastic he's using, you can use mortar cement that's with polymer. So the polymer is all the additives and stuff that you would use to harden and keep from like mildewing and stuff like that. This is what they call a type 1 mastic. It's more of adhesive instead of cement type. Sticks better, usually for backsplashes. But we didn't.
Can you use it for floor?
Yes. Believe it or not, a lot of the installers like to use the mastic better. Just a better stick to the floor, but easier to work with as well. That's right.
Smear
Smear it out, lay it out, get mine.
All right. Why not? I'll figure it out.
Now we're gonna let him try a towel. We'll let him make a mess real quick.
I used to be pretty good at making that. Studied at university.
There you go.
Got my degree in making
That's the
messes.
best way to make a mess, right?
That's right. Put back whatever it comes in.
Here, Chris. Here in just a few seconds, we're going to get a couple of these towels laid, and then Christian's going to show you how to grout the towel as well.
I eyeball this because I didn't have a spacer on it. That's all right.
That's good to me.
When you're tapping this, you don't do it very hard.
Right.
You don't want to crack the top. That wouldn't be good. How long do you have to work for this if you've got, something that's not quite straight or level? Do you have 10 minutes, 15
Well,
minutes?
you've probably got a good 35 minutes or so to adjust if you need to. Then it starts hardening up.
Yeah. So how big a section do you work with this time? Maybe a couple, 3 feet?
I would say,
Yeah.
anywhere from about 15 square foot or so,
Yeah. Okay.
about 3 by 5 or whatnot.
So whatever you can do, maybe
Right.
20 minutes. Yeah, a little bit.
Again, guys, we're here every other Saturday, doing a how-to clinic on tile, faucets, how to fix drywall, and how to do backsplash. Come see us down here at Lowe's, 0629. It's usually me, Rob, or Christian. We're usually showing you how to, anywhere from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Christian will be back in just a few seconds. He's going to show us how to grout this towel.
Different kind of spacings.
Right. So these are both 1/4 inch spacers. A lot of people like the rubber ones to put down in the middle, and then when they're grouting, they just kind of knock them out of the way. These you just kind of pull out. These are a faster working deal.
These you go on the
Right.
corner of this.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Christian, you want to show us how to grout something today? Y'all be sure to go follow us on YouTube, Big Ivy. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. As far as Ginger King, go check him out.
At the Ginger King on YouTube. With this premix bucket, you already get your sponge with it. Looks like it's already mixed.
Yeah, it's pre-mixed.
Just dip your sponge in there.
What this is they call it a grout float. So what we'll do is we'll put the pre-mix out on it, and then we'll smear it in the grout lines, and then go back over it with a wet sponge to clean it up. Then he just kind of smears it down into the grout lines as he's floating the grout on top. And don't think this ain't a messy job, because it is. So normally in a time frame, you would have time to let this dry a little bit, and then you'd go over it with a wet sponge. Unfortunately, in our time frame, we don't have time to let it dry, so we're going to just kind of easily wipe it down.
That's what I'm saying. The worst part is
So we'll get the wet sponge here. So we'll just kind of go over it real lightly.
And you can do this up to 2 or 3 times just so you fill in your grout.
Be a minute. But now when it's dry, when it's a little drier, your sponge won't get down into the lines like it is now. You just kind of want to just wipe it off a little bit. Make sure we get it looking good. And this here will dry and it'll leave a haze. Once it dries, we got a haze remover that we will use to knock that off.
See now.
Kind of we just go through and clean off the tiles. And once that dries and you knock off all your haze, you got you a nice grout line
And
and a good laid floor.
So, what about grout sealing?
so this already has a sealer in it. The pre-mix stuff, the pre-mix stuff does. If you're just buying a bag instead of using water, we've got a grout additive. You put that in there. It's a lot better than putting water in there and then using a sealer over top of it, because it'll do both your tile and your grout at the same time, and it lasts a lot longer as well.
Also, if you don't want to use like a penetrating, well, they're all penetrating sealers, but if you just want to do something quick, tiles like this, nothing glossy, but with the matte finish, we have what they call aerosol sealer. So what you do is you just spray the whole tile and the grout line and all, and then it evaporates off the tile, so then it's all sealed. You wouldn't use it on not unless you would want to, but like natural stone, because it will suck it in more. This type of porcelain tile is really good to use spray sealer, and it's quickly done. Right. And like I said, once this dries, it'll leave a haze, but you just take the haze remover and wipe it right off.
Nice.
And there's your tile job, guys.
There you go.
Perfecto.
It looks fairly easy if I only had to lay 3 of them.
That's right. You go ahead and lay 3.
Good.
Any more questions or anything about the
So usually you've got a floor that isn't exactly going to match the number of tiles. You got to cut some.
Right.
So you recommend a tile cutter for that?
Yes. Now they make two different tile cutters. They make what they call lancers, where you just kind of lance the tile and
Score it.
score it.
Okay.
Or they'll call they make the wet saw.
Right.
Wet saw is what I prefer. We sell smaller ones as well, just for small jobs. Because once you get the tile wet and stuff, I mean, it's just perfect cut. We did the scoring before. It's good. It's good on ceramic more than porcelain. Porcelain's more harder tile, and you don't want to use a lancer on natural stone, of course, but it's just crumbles. So definitely a wet saw on that.
Okay.
You want to take on that?
If you're doing like a small job and you only need a couple pieces cut, we do cut them here in the store.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that's good to know.
We don't charge a few cuts.
That could save a lot.
We don't do huge projects, but we will do a few cuts for you.
No, but if you're, I'm looking at a couple of projects that I'm going to have,
A few cuts,
a
right.
few cuts, but not a lot.
You know that, so be glad to say.
So when you start your tile, you start in the middle of the floor, side of the floor.
Typically, there's actually, we didn't do it here, but you're going to want to measure the floor and then take out like a piece of string pretty much, and start in the center like you're saying, and then go out.
What's in the center?
So it's usually use like a chalk line, measure it out like we do, about 15 square foot, at a time, you know, or whatever your floor is. We'll start at the center of that and then work your way. Then you usually want your cuts at the end, not in the high traffic area, but at close to the wall.
Well, thank you.
Sir, we appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We had a real good crew today.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget, go to our YouTube channel, Big Ivy.
And then Ginger King. Go subscribe.
Go subscribe and like. We're going to be doing this every other Saturday, teaching customers and ourselves, of course, gives us training too on how-to clinics. Again, drywall, how to repair, how to lay flooring, how to do backsplashes, and sometimes we teach you how to install a faucet. Thanks for watching.